class, welcome back to our channel. I'm Teacher Yang from the Kangaroo Study. You may also call me Teacher Sandy. Today I will explain the question from 2017 paper 2, which is question 30. Now let's read the question together. Gopal and Henry were paid a total of $3850 for a job they did. Gopal was paid $2030 more than Henry. Question A. How much was Gopal paid for the job? Question B. Gopal and Henry were paid based on the number of days they worked. Gopal worked 3 times as many days as Henry. Gopal was paid $5 more than Henry per day. How many days did Gopal work? So, before solving this question, I want to give you 2 examples first. Let's see the first one. Here, we have 2 girls. One is Miss Sandy, another is Mandy. We stand on the same land. Since both of us are very tall, our total height is 400 centimeters. However, Mandy is still 50 centimeters taller than me. Now, my question is, what's each of our height? Do you have any idea about this question? We can make the 2 heights the same first. So, how to make the 2 heights the same? We can make Mandy have the same height as Sandy, which means now Mandy is 50 centimeters shorter. And what will change about their total height? We can use 400 minus 50 divided by 2, which is 175 centimeters. And this 175 centimeters is whose original height? Is Sandy's original height. And now, can we know Mandy's original height? We can use 175 plus 50, which is 225 centimeters. And this is Mandy's original height. And now, class, just like I mentioned before, we should make the 2 heights the same first, except for making Mandy have the same height as Sandy. Do we have other method that also can make the 2 heights the same? We can make Sandy have the same height as Mandy. So now we need to plus Sandy's height to Mandy's height. Then what will change about their total height? We can use 400 plus 50. So this is the second method. And then we divide it by 2 to get 225 centimeters. So this 225 centimeters is whose original height? Is Mandy's original height. And now, can we know Sandy's original height? We can use 225 minus 50, which is 175 centimeters. And this is Sandy's original height. And now, class, can you tell me what does the 400 mean here? It means the total height, which we also name it as the sum. And what does the 50 mean here? It means the difference. So now we use sum minus difference divided by 2 to get Sandy's height. So is Sandy taller or shorter? Shorter, which means the number is bigger or smaller? Smaller. So here is the small number. And now let's see the second method. The 400 here is also mean the sum. 50 is difference. And now we use sum plus difference divided by 2 to get Mandy's height. So is Mandy taller or shorter? Taller, which means the number here is bigger or smaller? Bigger. So here, bigger number. And now, let's make a conclusion from this example. If we know sum and difference, we can use sum minus difference divided by 2 to get the small number directly. Or we can use the sum plus difference divided by 2 to get the bigger number. But in most cases, if we know any of the 2 numbers, like now I know the small number, then we can know the bigger number very quickly. So this is the first example. Now let's see the second one. So here we have 2 teachers. One is Miss Sandy, another is Mandy. Although we work in the same company, we earn differently. I can earn $20 more than Mandy every day. After working the same days, I can totally earn $400 more than Mandy. Now, my question is, how many days we work? We can use 400 divided by 20, which is 20 days. So, class, what does the 400 mean here? It means the total difference. And what does the $20 mean here? It means the each difference. Then we can get the working days. Okay, now we can make a conclusion. So here, we can use total difference divided by each difference and get the number. But, class, if we want to use this calculation directly, which information that we must have from this question? They must work the same days. Now, class, let's imagine. If they don't work the same day, can we use this calculation now? Of course cannot. So here, only for the same number, then we can use this calculation directly. Okay, now let's change the condition here. So here, I still can earn $20 more than Mandy every day. But now, Mandy wants to make more money, so she becomes more diligent and she works twice days more than me. In the end, I can earn $1,000 totally, and Mandy can earn $1,200 totally. So my question is, how many days we each work? I guess some students want to use this calculation because here we know the total difference is 1,200 minus 1,000 and divided by each difference, which is 20, and get a number. But class, can we use this calculation directly here? Of course cannot, because Mandy works twice days more than Mandy, which means their numbers are not the same. So for the not same number, what should we do first? We should make it the same first. So here, how to make the number the same? Now, class, let's see here. The reason why Mandy can earn $1,200 because she works twice this more than me. And now let's imagine, if Mandy works the same day as me, what will change about her total salary? Also divided by 2. So here we can get $600. And now, can we use this calculation directly? Yes, we can. So here the total difference is 1,000 minus 600, then divided by each difference, which is 20, and get a number. So here we can get this calculation. And class, this 20 days is whose working day? It's Sandy's working day. And now, can we know Mandy's working day? We can use 20 times 2, which is 40 days. And this is Mandy's working day. And now, let's summarize this example. For the same number, we can use total difference divided by each difference and get the number directly. But for the not same number, what should we do first? We should make it the same first. Okay, this is the summarization of the second example. Now, let's go back to our question. And we review the question once again. Class, can you tell me what does the $3,850 mean here? It means the sum. And what does the $2,030 mean here? It means the total difference. Now, question A. How much was Gopo paid for the job? So, class, since Gopo was paid $2,030 more than Henry, which means Gopo's salary is higher or lower? Higher. So the number here is bigger or smaller? Bigger. So now we know the sum, we know the total difference, and then we can use the calculation sum plus total difference divided by 2 to get the bigger number. So here, this is the calculation of the first question. And let's see the question B. Gopo worked 3 times as many days as Henry. Gopo was paid $5 more than Henry per day. So class, what does the $5 mean here? It means the each difference. And the question wants us to find how many days did Gopo work. So actually, the question wants us to find the number of the days. Do you have any idea about this question? I guess you may think immediately of this calculation. And now, some students will think, oh, we know the total difference, which is $2,030, and each difference is $5 here. And then we divide the two numbers and get a number. But, class, can we use the calculation directly here? Of course cannot, because Gopo worked 3 times as many days as Henry, which means their numbers are not the same. So if you want to use this calculation directly, we must make sure they are the same numbers. But here, for the not same number, what should we do first? We should make it the same first. So here, how to make the number same first? Okay, now, class, let's imagine. If I make Gopal work the same day as Harry, what will change about Gopal's total salary? Also divided by 3. So here we can get this calculation and get $980. And now we can use this calculation directly. So class, how to find the total difference? We should find Harry's salary first. So since now we know Gopal's salary and we know the total difference, then we can minus them to get Harry's salary. So here, which is $910. And now we can know the total difference, which is $980 minus $910 and divided by each difference, which is $5. And then we can get Harry's working day. So here we can get this calculation. And then can we know the working day of Gopal? We can use 14 times 3, then get 42 days. And this is the working day of Gopal. So this is the steps of this question. Now let's summarize today's class. First, if we know sum and difference, we can use sum minus difference divided by 2 to get the small number, or we can use sum plus difference divided by 2 to get the bigger number. And second, for the same number, we can use total difference divided by each difference to get the number directly. But for the not same number, what should we do first? We should make it the same first. Okay, this is the summarization of today's class. And now I have one question for you as today's practice. Please finish this practice after watching this video. And then if you have any question, you can find me through scanning the 2 QR codes. Okay, this is today's class. See you. Bye bye.